Guess who's back? Back again. Dermot's back. Tell a friend. Get in! Hello, welcome to the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. My name is Emil. Hope you're doing well. I think you will be, because I'm pleased to say that Newcastle United finally got their first points of the season, and all three of them came at Tottenham's fancy new stadium with heated seats and rubbish like that. Nothing that we need anyway. What a game to get a win. What a win indeed. Cheers as always to our sponsors, Guglielmo Clothing, GEORDIE Gifts for being mint. Make sure you check them out. And let's get into this week's player ratings. Newcastle beat Tottenham 1-0. Martin Dubravka did a hell of a job in goal, as always. Some brilliant stops in the game. And there was one from Son, which looked just amazing. I think I celebrated that more than I did one of the goals. Well, the one goal. He was just really on form, wasn't he? Defence helped him out a lot this week. He was straight on to defend his mistakes. I've got to give him a 10. Dubravka deserves it. Emil showed some improvement this week, I think. He dealt with most of the threats that came in. I mean, Tottenham were really honest, so you can't really blame him for being a bit dogged with it. But it was a much better performance. He was caught sleeping slightly when Moura came close, and that could have been critical. But yeah, decent game. 7 for Kraft. Lascelles, captain there again. Shaky bits at the start, but you know what? There was a confident show from our captain. He held off most of the attacks that Tottenham brought. Like I say, most of the defence were really getting hammered at most points, but there's a slight bit of dangerous play. Obviously VAR helped us out with the penalty, but it could have been close, couldn't it? It could have gone either way. Lascelles went off injured, but gets himself an 8. Hopefully he's going to be all right. Fernandez came on, helped tie things over towards the end of the game. It was a very short appearance from him because I think most of the team didn't need to come off after that early injury, but we'll get onto that. Share, he let some players get a little bit too close in the first half. He was quite slow moving when one attack came in and they got past him straight away. But there was an incredible challenge on Lamella, which just looks amazing. He really looked to have improved in the defence this week. So yeah, Share gets an 8 this week as well. Dummett is the man of the match. An impeccable showing. Nothing flashy as ever, but he made sure nothing at all got through. Really textbook display, and it's the stuff that he's always capable of. There was some important clearances. And he's shown us why he still is what we need at the back. Dummett deserves a 10 as well. Ritchie next. Dangerous in defence before half-time. There was a few bits where it looked a bit like, ooh. But, you know, he worked to get the ball to Atsu for the goal. A tireless performance from Ritchie, getting himself an 8 this week. Longstaff looks like what we want from him again. Really good game. Some beautiful fast play to force a stop from Lloris towards the start of the game. Brilliant teaming up with Hayden as ever, and really showing us what he's capable of. I think the thing that I like most is that he got the full game. We saw him come on against Norwich with some ideas, so long may it continue for Longstaff. 8 for him. Same for Hayden as well. He bossed the midfield. I got to see some great challenges from him. He was composed. He seemed to just run the game from the middle, and consistent. Again, Hayden just keeping up those performances. Getting an 8 this week. San Maximan. Real shame about this, isn't it? He went down early on, and a real sad start to his life at Newcastle. Seems like such a top bloke as well after his work at the food bank in the week. Let's just hope it's not too serious. Atsu came on in his place though. My God, what a game from Christian Atsu. Made such an impact when he came on, and he caused all sorts of bother for Tottenham. There was that brilliant pass to Joe Linton, which obviously led to the goal. He was trying the entire game. In fact, I would say that Atsu pretty much won us that game. He brought it to life, and he is well deserving of a 10 in the ratings this week. Almiron, speedy again. He looked better in position as well, sorry. He did a lot of defending to the death. He seemed a bit more drilled this week, so those training sessions are obviously paying off. There was a slightly poor ball towards the end of Joe Linton, which could have killed the game off. He also had a shot himself, which was just deflected wide, so it still looks like he's never going to score, but still, decent game. 8 for Almiron. Joe Linton next, the man who's finally got off the mark for Newcastle, and what a way to do it. Excellent play with the midfield. He was working with them early on. That Longstaff chance that I just mentioned there. He took his goal really well as well. He dealt with the pressure, and he was so unlucky not to double the lead. He had a couple of occasions where he could have done it. One was quite a weak kick, the other one I've just mentioned there, Almiron set him up for, but it was a poor pass to him in fairness. 9 for Joe Linton, really good game, and he did go off with a little knock towards the end, which again is rather worrying. Muto came on but didn't have much to do, similar to Fernandez. It was a short appearance of just getting us to the finish line, and yeah, that wraps up this week's player ratings. Very little possession in this game, I'm sure you'll agree, but doesn't it feel better? What a boost to the confidence for Steve Bruce, for the players who are getting absolutely slammed after Norwich. Points away to a top 6 side. You really couldn't ask for more on a bank holiday. Maybe we aren't as bad as we thought. We will see. We've got much improvement in that game there to build on. It's an important week as well. We've got 2 games at home, one in the Cup to Leicester, and the other is going to be vital if we can beat Watford at home in a few days' time. It won't be long until you see me soon, and let's hope that we've got more good news. Thank you very much for watching the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. I will see you then.